Hey everyone, my name is George, and for those of you who are curious to know more about adaptive analytics, I'm here to give you a small taste of what it's like to be a part of our group. For anyone who may not be familiar with us, we're a team of dedicated traders who collaborate daily with a Confluence-based method, our adaptive lens through which we see and navigate modern markets day in and day out. Before we go any further, it's important that I start by mentioning that AA is not for everyone. We cater to specific traders who are past the novice stage of their journey. So if you're still at the very beginning of yours and maybe just now learning how to read candlestick charts, but you're serious about trading as a profession, please consider coming back to us in a few months after you've gotten some of the basics down. This is by no means an alert service. We are serious traders and only associate with those who are equally serious about the craft. Now that some of the formalities are out of the way, let's talk about what actually makes our team so special. There are 4 pillars that define who we are as of today. Our adaptable edge/proprietary technology, world-class education, a wonderful community of driven individuals, and mentorship from a team of highly skilled and seasoned traders. Now, the first page you will see on your way to becoming a member is the sign-up page. This page includes a video of Tim, one of the 2 co-founders of Adaptive Analytics and co-architect of the method we use, in which he covers everything you need to know ahead of becoming a member, as well as the first steps of initiation in case you do become one. The video touches on the core elements of our unified method and walks you through some of the basics on the technical side of things. As you will find out by watching the video, everything Tim and Dave have worked on over the years is poured into this bundle, which you will get for life by becoming a member. We are talking about decades of experience that went into developing this system by thoroughly researching, backtesting, and refining. All of that work is done for you. Like one of our members mentioned, it's like you sign up to learn how to be a pilot and the fighter plane is included. Now that you have a rough idea about us, how about we pull the curtains back and see what it's like on the inside? There are hundreds of hours of trading content on our site, and that number grows by the week. First off is the main Confluence course, which is filled with detailed content on the method that we consistently trade. As you can see here, there are multiple chapters under the course, and I cannot stress this enough, but thoroughly going over each and every one of them should be your number 1 priority after joining. Once you watch and digest the main course, you can dive deep into the resource library, which is filled with an ever-growing amount of material. And you can navigate to that by clicking on My Dashboard at the top right corner of the site. Tim and Dave would argue that the resource library's content is even better than the course itself, since they became better teachers through teaching. From topic videos on certain aspects of the system we trade, to team trade reviews, where members share their executions and have them thoroughly reviewed by our lead traders, to help each and every one of us take the next steps in our journeys regardless of our current level. The entire resource library is tag searchable, so if you want to learn more about a certain mechanic or topic, it can be easily searched for using this bar right here. Now that we are acquainted and you have an idea about the website's educational content, let's head over to our Discord server, where it all happens. Every morning, our lead traders provide the team with masterful prep and strategy videos. Dave creates what we call the PMP, short for PreMarket Prep, a strategy video for the given day with levels of importance for the main index futures, ES, NQ, and RTY, as well as scenarios for potential paths and destinations. This comes along with a CML file, so you can seamlessly load the same exact zones into your NinjaTrader. Here, you can see some recent examples of our PMP zones and just how effective they are. These are only a few examples from these last few weeks, and I'm not going to spend too much time going through them one by one. You can easily find plenty of those on our social media pages, or better yet, join us to get a first-hand experience of the impact that this level of preparation can have on your trading. Furthermore, Tim and a few more of our members map out the core stocks ecosystem that we monitor daily for Confluence. These charts are mapped out well in advance with core zones for the day and are posted in the relevant Discord channels so that each member can easily find or review what they want to. Then, around 8:45 market time, some core themes, zones, and scenarios for the day are presented live to the team based on our collective prep. As you can see here, we have numerous distinct prep channels. The first one is for Dave's PMP videos and CML files. That is followed by our breadth prep channels, which are broken down in a manner that reflects the different market ecosystems. So, we have one for QQQ breadth, one for SPY and DIA breadth, and then one for IWM/MDY breadth. Once again, I'm not going to bombard you with examples that showcase how effective our system is. It literally takes no more than a quick look to notice, and the examples are never ending, so let's just take a moment to glance over some of our recent prep. Here, you can see the prep done ahead of the session versus what eventually transpired during the session. Let's look at Qualcomm for example. It put in its high of day after gapping up into the main sell zone and then just went on to bounce back and forth between the next two zones. How about Apple? Pretty much every single zig and zag for the day was on zones that were identified in pre-market, in quite literally the biggest stock in the world. XLC gapped down 4% after tagging its main zone into the end of the session. XBI, the biotech ETF, had a reversal of more than 6% from our main buy zone, and the list goes on and on. Whether these work or not, there is absolutely zero hindsight involved. We prepare these instruments every day to be in a position to exploit available opportunities in both these stocks and their broader ecosystems. Given the effectiveness and adaptability of our unified lens, we do not limit ourselves to one market, sector, or time frame. As you can see here, we have channels for standard swing trades as well as momentum-based ones. Additionally, we look at in-play stocks as well as sector-based setups. Being that we constantly look to adapt and improve, these rooms are subject to change over time, but one thing is for sure. We always look to identify and exploit opportunities no matter where they might lay. Adaptive is not just in the name after all, it really is one of the core values of our team. Now, the place where you're likely to spend most of your time on our Discord server is the trading floor. This is where all the action goes down. You will see real-time updates on what our lead traders are thinking, seeing, and planning, as well as shouts from other traders on things that might be going on in the market, from in-play and momentum stocks down to our main breadth ecosystem. This is the collaborative part that is so valuable to this team and one of the things that make it truly special. As I mentioned before, we're a team of highly driven individuals and we firmly believe in the value of effective collaboration. Every Wednesday around lull time, our lead traders jump on the mic for a live Q&A session open to all members with no question being small or stupid. These sessions are also recorded and are then uploaded into the resource library, so whether you want to catch up on a new one or go back and study prior ones, they're all there for you. On Sundays, we hold a relaxed format Q&A, as well as a higher time frame prep session where we collaboratively lay the foundation for the week ahead. Furthermore, our beacon, which is a live screen share of the main indices with updated zones, stays live 24/5. Whether you're in the go or for whatever reason cannot access your charts, team has them up for your convenience. At the end of each day, we also provide the team with chat logs that can be downloaded, so you can review a session with timestamps and study what any of our skilled traders were seeing at the time. And by the way, all prior chat logs are stored on our server in case you ever want to go back and study a specific session. Now that we have the basics covered, let's look at some more of our Discord sections. If you do indeed join the team, you will most certainly become familiar with these, but let's take a quick look at them beforehand. Aside from the resource library on the website, new videos are also posted in the weekly live content channel, and chat logs are uploaded to the channel of the same name. Under the Ninja Trader section of the room, you will find most of what you need on the technical side of things, such as settings and install help videos, the latest indicator bundle with up-to-date cutting-edge technology, and a lot more. Under the support section, you will find multiple channels that are catered to helping each and every one of us, no matter the issue at hand. Most of these channels, such as team questions, platform issues, and broker info, are self-explanatory, so let's take a moment to briefly look at the rest. In the acronym queries channel, you can type a question mark, followed by the acronym you'd like to ask about, such as PMP, and our bot will automatically DM you an explanation. Furthermore, you can submit trade executions for review in the TTR submissions channel, and you can easily open a help ticket by clicking on the envelope button in the relevant channel, which will automatically open a ticket for you. Next, we have the lounge section. This section is most active outside of trading hours since we're traders above all, but the content is gold regardless. The Heritage Club library is filled with books, videos, and any type of material that is directly related to the craft of trading. Right underneath that, the Mind Right and Body Right channel is for everything related to psychology, the mental game, and cognitive optimization. We also have an off-topic channel where we casually chat and share opinions about random things. New members introduce themselves in trader introductions, and we share music with each other in the Slaps channel, which a lot of us would even argue is worth a subscription fee on its own. Next on, we have the journaling channel, where we share reviews of certain days or signals, as well as talk about the science of journaling and some best practices. The High Risk to Reward Investing channel is one of our latest additions, and this is where we share ideas and talk about stocks or other opportunities that have huge upside potential. Finally, we have the Confluence case study section, where you can find examples of different setups, system tools, and mechanics, such as second chances in options, anchored VWAPs, symmetrical extremes, reading price action, and plenty more. But do not let me overwhelm you with information. These are available to all members. You can dig in as you begin to understand more and digest the information at your own pace. One more thing that's worth mentioning is that if you want to study a specific topic or mechanic, we have our Golden Nugget database. It's basically our own wiki filled with golden nuggets spanning from the early days of adaptive analytics up to now. This is a truly valuable resource that goes over everything from system mechanics to trader psychology. As you can see here, the nuggets are lumped together by day and sorted by month on the left side of the page. However, each one of them also has the relevant tags attached, so you can always find exactly what you're looking for by clicking on one of the listed topics, which will automatically bring up every entry under it, such as journaling. Alternatively, you can simply look up what you want through the search bar in the top right corner, and it will lead you to all relevant nuggets containing what you search for, such as symmetrical extremes. To wrap up, there's a ton of content and resources available to members, and going over all of it would be outside the scope and time constraints of this video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out by opening a contact inquiry, which you can do through the Contact Us section on the Adaptive Analytics website. Otherwise, you can always reach out directly via text using the mobile number that is listed on the banner at the top of our site, as you can see right here. I hope this overview has been helpful in getting to know some things about us and what you're signing up for if you decide to take the next step in your journey with us. Thank you for your time, and hopefully I'll see you in the room.